Welcome back, graduates. So today I want to just go over the version 2.5 of Ecomify. We're always updating and based on your request, updating new features and fixing bugs as well. I definitely want to go over some things that you might have missed, especially in the 2.5, which is going to be the latest version as of today. But if you have any questions about our changelog or our documentation, so our documentation is right over here, docs.ecom graduates Ecomify theme. Now you'll see all of our information here, getting started, features, and then you'll also see in the product page sub menus as well, in addition to the other menus. So that's one thing to look for. If you also are keeping up to date with our change logs, we update it as we are moving forward with each of the fixes, enhancements, and bugs that we see. So here are the changes so far to be looked out for 2.5. These were the enhancements, changes, and new features from the previous settings as well. And this is all in your theme as well for logging and reference as well. But here's a clean area to view it. So going into here, just want to show you. So 2.5, going into customize, I'm just going to give you a run through. So we have now a brands page, which looks really super nice. You can filter out by specific brands as well. And then you can do all, and then they will, for demo purposes only, this goes to the brands page, but they will go to your collection page that you created in the back end. Going on to the home page, if you go under the theme settings and styling, you'll also see in 2.5, now you have down here off canvas menu. This is only for 2.5 and above, where you can have it slide from default like this, or if you want to get fancy, slide from the bottom. So it'll look this, and this works with the wish list and the search as well. So it looks really, really nice, and it just gives it a little more professional and aesthetic look. But you do have that option from the side or from the bottom. And now going back into here, we have settings to choose the collection from the upsell feature now. So when you go into, so that means when you go into the cart, you have down here a collection that you can choose from, or you can choose it from the meta field itself. And then you just have the option to toggle the upsell on or off, and then the limit count and also the title as well. Not only do we have that, going on to the home page, we also have on our cards with image, we have stacked like this, but when you go into the section here, scrolling on here, we do have a scroll on mobile, which looks really good, and this only works on mobile. We have that for the cards with image. We have that for also the icon blocks. Scroll on mobile, so it does a nice scroll on mobile. This only works on mobile, and then also we do have for latest articles when that gets enabled on mobile as well. You'll also see icon list, featured articles, featured collections. So on the collections as well, collections, it is on scroll. And we give you this option where you can choose what sections you want on scroll or what sections you do not want on scroll. We were thinking also to have everything in a global setting to be in a container or not, but some people like having the option to have some in a container and some full width. So we have kept the container in each section as it is. For example, let's say the feature product container, so each section will have the container and fluid option as well. Now if you might not have seen this, but you do have the option to pull individual products, which means that you can pull and specify, and whichever one you do pull first, that is the one that's going to show up in order first. You can change this out, remove this, and just add a collection instead. So we give you that flexibility. Just remember that also you do have the carousel or the stacked option as well. So some can be carousel, some can be also a stacked option. Going down here, now we have the cart goal value settings to change to text value. We also have truncate settings for product titles in the search. So going into cart, your search, you have truncate title to one line or to no default. So if you have a lot of text in your titles, then it's going to just truncate to one line right over here. Then we have HTML section and the option for a liquid file as well, for liquid scripts. So just type in HTML, and then right over here, you'll see in this section here, you can add HTML or liquid, just like so. Going back over here, we have the dynamic checkout buttons now on the product form. So when you go onto, let's say, a product here, we'll go into a product, and scrolling down to product templates, right over here, you have show dynamic buttons. So what that'll look like is like this. We do have the buy it now as well. So some people, might want to toggle that off or keep it on, but we do have the dynamic buttons, and based on, what payment gateways and things like that, this will automatically populate. Oh. Going into here, we fixed the captions, the carousel captions for iOS. You might have seen a little bug with that. Settings to choose the collection from the upsell. We have that now. We updated the README file and our license file. We also made the newsletter in the footer. As you see right over here, this is a newsletter right over here. You can toggle this on and off and hide this. And then also as a section, we made the newsletter. So we have the newsletter pop-up, and then we also have the newsletter form that you can place anywhere that you would like. And then just remember to add the spacing top and bottom as well. So you have that option. You don't have to. The next thing we have is we added a Discord social icon, and we also gave you the option to remove this background color. So going into your footer, you'll see right over here about us, and then you'll see use transparent background, and it just hides that section, just like so. And in the theme settings under social, you'll see that Discord was now added, so you can add your Discord, your LinkedIn, and that wraps it up for the biggest changes for 2.5. I hope you love it. Please send out more feedback. To do that, you're going to go on Ecom Graduates and submit a suggestion, and right over here, you're just going to write in your information, and then we'll take our time to look and see if it's a common feature, if it's going to be beneficial, if it does converge, and then we'll put it in. But thank you so much, and we really hope that you love Ecomify Theme.